You know, the only downside to owning an Aussie is the amount of shedding that he does. Anyways, what's up guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Phillip Velayo, a former Marine Scout sniper turned professional competitive shooter, instructor, and long range creative. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Accuracy International briefly, because all I'm gonna be doing is repurposing a clip that I just finished for my company page, the Cadre Training. And essentially I did a video of how to build a dope card, and we break down the thought process behind the design, which this bad Larry is finally available for download for free. So go ahead and check that out. I'll provide the link down below. But if you want, if you already have your own dope cards or know how to build a dope card, then this video is for you, because all I'm gonna be doing is talking about my quick first impressions of the Accuracy International ATX that I got, as well as just replaying some footage of the course of fire that I did for this dope card video and how well this thing runs with factory 140 ELDMs. So real quick, this is an Accuracy International chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor. It is the ATX model. I believe it's the first generation, because after talking to some friends, it doesn't have the toolless adjustability in the back, which I scratched my head for some reason. I don't understand why they just didn't release that in the first place, especially with the price point of this rifle, but that's not either here or there. Anyways, I've always wanted an Accuracy International. Being an instructor with civilian students and even military law enforcement, the students that would have AIs, I mean, this thing's just always shot lights out. The bolt is a little bit, it's different than like a Remington 700, but I mean, the lockup and the experience that you feel with an AI is completely different. And the reason why I wanted the ATX model compared to the other models is I didn't like that step down from the AXSR, stuff like that. So I think the ATX model, especially in modern times for a hybrid rifle for competition and for, let's say, military law enforcement work, I think is the perfect hybrid system, now that you can actually employ the balance point technique. But yeah, this rifle I bought used because I didn't want to wait, for the crazy lead times. I bought it from a friend, and it had already all the upgrades that I think the new ATX-C has, which is, I've got the folder on here, if I can know how to manipulate that. I've got the folder, and I've got a set of internal weights, as I've also got this enclosed fore-end top, or the top that it came with, okay? And this had 850 rounds from my understanding when I bought it from him. He actually bought it used as well, and he didn't fire a round through it, which is crazy to me. But he said just the AI wasn't his style. So I was like, well, I'll take it off your hands. So I went ahead and did that. But yeah, as you see the rifle here, I've got a K525i refined with the Skimmer Plus reticle, which is their Colossus brand new line. This was just recently featured in a video that I just posted about the Colossus. So I'm still taking this on a test run. I've got a Badger Ordnance C1 max mount on this at 1.30 height, which I think is a good height, because I don't plan on running clip-ons at the moment for this thing. And I've got a Flatline Ops Halo X on top of this optic to help with my level. And I've got a trigger cam 2.1 to capture all the action. On the end of the barrel, I've got a Thunder Beast Ultra 7 in 264 with the CB mount. And for the bipods I'm using in this video, this is the Gen 2 MDT Skypods double pull with some accessories on it. Number one being the LRT manufacturing fat trimmer. I've got a Really Right Stuff adapter, which I highly recommend. I mean, after even buying these bipods, it ends up being an extra like $300, $400 of pimping them out. So if you do have Gen 1 or Gen 2, I highly recommend the LRT fat trimmer, but I know with the Gen 3, they essentially removed the upgrades they should have done in the first place, but the LRT fat trimmer really helps if you have Gen 2 bipods, or even Gen 1s, to take that slop of the pan that initially came with the MDT Skypods. But yeah, so that is the bipod there, and I'm just running the AW mag that it came with. Last thing that I'll say is that a lot of people sleep on factory ammo or overthink. I shoot factory ammo all the time for training and even for my in-person class for demonstrations. Obviously, if I go to a competition, I'm going to be running some hand loads, but I've even done well with factory ammunition, especially when I was first starting in my competition career before I even started hand loading. So if you're new to long range shooting, I believe that the Hornady 140 grain ELDM is the gold standard for 6.5 Creedmoor, similar to back in the day when I first got a 308 and it was the Federal's 175 grain Sierra Match King. If your rifle didn't shoot that, then you should just send the rifle back to the original manufacturer. That's just, again, from my experience. So anyways, enough of me talking. This is, I guess, will be part one of the AI A lot of you guys have been asking how it's doing, what are my thoughts, and other than shooting the first 100 rounds, you know, it's a lot different than my other competition or my custom builds like my Remington 700 clones, my Tikas, or even obviously my KRG chassis. But something that, again, just gonna get used to and give you guys feedback. But yeah, let's see how this rifle does using hard dope and factory 140 ELDMs. Okay, so out here at the range, and it is 52, 60, 35, 36 degrees. So a little warmer than what I wrote on my card, which is fine, 27% humidity. And we're about 150 feet off from my altitude, but I'm not too concerned about that, okay? So I've got my dope, and I'm gonna run this like I would, let's say, an unknown distance style troop line. So I'm gonna pick 5 targets. I'm gonna get my ranges here, and this is how I'm going to manage my data. So this is target number 1, which is 406, and all I'm gonna do is go to 400, and I'm gonna put target number 1, okay? Target 2 is 570, pig. This is 575. So I'm gonna go to 580, which is target 2. Target 3 is, let's go 665, 663. Target 4 is up here, 705, 4, and target 5, we do 830, in between 5, and we'll do last target at 910, 909.5, so yeah, 910, which gives me about 7 mils. So we'll put 6 right here. So 6 targets. We'll do 2 rounds per. We load up some ammunition, but you guys hopefully saw that through the lens there. This is a pro tip. If you shoot a repeater action, you want to get better at manipulating your bolt, actually jam up your mags rather than single feed from the box. Probably one of my biggest pet peeves that I see at the range with guys that have repeater actions. I'm not going to do this for speed or anything. I'm just going to, okay, that's on. First target, 400. Let's get set up here. All right. 400, 1.8. Target number 1. Wind's pretty dead. Impact. Impact. Okay, that dope lined up. Target 2, 580. 3.4. Still no wind. Impact. A little high. Impact. I think I broke that first shot high. Target 3. 660, 4.2. Check my parallax. Feel a little bit of right to left. I'm gonna dial a 10th right in. Increase my magnification there. 15. Impact. Impact. Target 4, 700, 4.6. I think 0.1 right, still good. Ooh, just off the right. I'm gonna go to 4/10 right. or sorry, just off the left. Impact. Elevation looked good on both of those. Next one is 820, 5.95. So because it's colder, I'm gonna round up a 1/10. I'm glad I had that demonstration there. So that's why I do 0.95. I'm at 0.5 right. Impact. Impact. And last target, 910, 6.9 to 7.2, about a 3/10 difference. I'm gonna go to 7.1 because it is a little colder, all right? That's just my experience judging there. I'm gonna hold on 0.5 right. Impact. Impact. Guys, I could not even make that up if I wanted to. So as you can see, running a dope card, right? Even I'm slightly off by 15 degrees, right? Still gonna get me, especially if I'm shooting a little bigger targets, especially for my TAC users, right? I'm shooting roughly around 2.5 MOA targets here at my range. But yeah, I cannot recommend making sure that you have, you know, your dope card all lined up. And so, very interesting. Just gonna go ahead and roll through the motions again, just because. So, first target is 400, which is 1.8. No wind. I'm just gonna aim dead center. Impact. Move over to target 2, 580, 3.4. Parallax. Impact. Moving on to target 3, 4.2. Tenth right. Impact. Next target, 700, 4.6. Parallax. Do impact. Needed less wind that time. Last target number 5, 5.95. So 6 because it's colder. Give me 3/10 right. Impact. And last target. 7.1. Parallax. impact. Impact. Back to 580 for good measure. 3.4, back to 0.18. Impact. Okay, so dope card works. First target 400, second target 580 is what I have. Target 3 was, so that's how I manage my data when using a dope card. Because I didn't bring a dry erase, I used a wet erase with alcohol, so I just needed alcohol to wipe that off, which I recommend. So you can see there, I can't wipe it off until I even get alcohol, so having like some alcohol swabs would be very helpful. But 140 ELDMs factory out of the AI, they slap. Yeah, so guys, that concludes the video. Dope card is the way to go. Hard dope is the best dope. I'll always say that, even with being the biggest fanboy of technology, with us shooting in long range in the 21st century, I'm a sucker for everything Bluetooth compatible, firmware updates, just making things easier for the shooter to get their firing solution to them. But at the end of the day, when shit hits the fan, as we say in the Marine Corps, hard dope is the best dope, and relying on pen and paper, I mean, nothing beats that. So appreciate you guys watching the video. Let us know down in the comments what you thought of the video. Hopefully this is straightforward to the point. But yeah, cruise around. If you're new to our page, we've got a lot of videos for every shooter at all levels to essentially help you become a more proficient and capable precision rifleman. Appreciate you guys. See you in the next video. And until then, keep your face on the gun. All right, guys, that pretty much wraps up the video. And again, I apologize if you've already watched that, because maybe you're already a subscriber to the Cadre YouTube channel. But this video is for those that might not be following the Cadre YouTube and wanted to see the AI ATX that I just got in action. I think I'm gonna start doing this with all the rifles that I have in rotation, between my Tikas, my Aero Solaces, my Seekins, all the different rifle builds that I have. And a lot of you guys are always asking about, how certain rifles perform. So I think I'm gonna do this a little bit more frequently, because I'm always in rotation with rifles, depending if I'm doing video work for a client or I just wanna mix it up. And so let me know what type of content you wanna see with either the AI or any of these other rifles. The main staples that I think of is always how it does in a competition or PRS style competition, maybe NRL Hunter, maybe some team sniper matches. So yeah, drop a comment down below. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Cruise around. I've got a bunch of content and information with regard to helping the precision riflemen just refine their craft of being a more capable and confident precision rifle shooter. So we'll see you guys in the next video. And until then, keep your face on the gun.